All right. Very good evening, everyone. So how everyone is doing? This is the last track. So I hope everyone is doing really great and had fun so far, along with the learning, a lot of learning. So are you having fun and learning both together?
Both.
Okay, great. Great to
Yes.
hear. Great to hear. Great to hear. Thank you so much. So let me share quickly my screen. And this is the last time we are undergoing in this current batch 7 our very valuable code of honor. This code of honor is something if you practice until you get placed, it will expedite your placement to be honest. Okay. And I hope you can see the screen. Can you see the screen? Yes, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we are repeating code of honor. Why? Because code of honor is something that protects our goal, and our only goal is to get placed. And for this, you need to practice 1 to 6 every single thing, every single time. Anything if you are missing out in this, then you cannot come back telling that something is not working. This is something which is called as part of a system, and if you don't follow system you can't expect the result. Why system? Because system works, people fail, and that's why there is a always in place the system we are talking about. The very first we need to practice is about showing up live. We need to practice this once we get placed, because here you practice to show up on time, be punctual, and remain highly committed. And there is a universal law that says that how you do anything is how you do everything. And point two says that becoming a full stack student while you are learning. So how do we become the one? So the one who follow and do all the assignment. Apart from the learning, you do a self research. Couple of you are doing already, so I have taken your name in last couple of sessions, that I'm really liking the way you are doing your self research and repeating whatever you have learned. Third one is taking the full responsibility, be it success or be it failure, because when you will take the both, you will continue to retain your success at top, if you are there. Otherwise you will continue to tend towards top. Fourth one is having the mindset to do this, and that requires the positivity and inculcating the learning mindset with continuity, and take yourself complaint free and load yourself with the gratitude. And the fifth one is having the increased receptivity when you start your day. And how do you have that? You get that by starting your day with the strangest secret, the audio track which I have shared with you in the past. So if you still don't have, please ask me about it and start using it. It is recommended to listen to this audio track once in a day at least. Earl himself, who is the author and speaker of this audio track, says that follow this at least thrice in a day. And also, this is the audio track which is 30 minutes of long. If you think that 30 minutes is enough, you can simply put it 30 minutes is more, you can simply put it in 2x mode and continue to listen to it. And the second one is following the golden quadrant of learning, where you start your declaration with the anchor and then continue to learn, then draw, and then summarize whatever you have learned. Why? That let you retain what you learned. And on this note, you are immune to do this. Anchoring with me. Anchoring, that is nothing but that the count of three, you will give a self high five and then repeat whatever you see selected on the screen. Can you see that? And are you ready? Yes.
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 Thank you so much. So raise some voice and raise some energy. Yes. Ultimately, I assume that you are still in your energy, and this is early morning over here, and I should be struggling to come in the energy. So you might sense that my energy is the higher than you, but I am requesting your energies to go high, because learning requires energy. So if you are a yes, then at the count of three, repeat after me. 1, 2, 3, and clap. And I am a quick learner.
I am a quick learner.
What others can learn and master,
What others can
Others
learn
can
and
learn and
master,
master.
I too can do that.
I too can do that.
Can do that.
And once again, the self high five, the anchoring is needed. So at the count of 3, anchor. 1, 2, 3, and go. Because I am an awesome learner,
Because I am an awesome learner,
today's learning is going to be super duper easy to me.
today's learning
Today's learning is going to be super duper easy to me.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, it is going to be super duper easy for you. And the sixth one is becoming a giver. So give your ego away on the path of learning. And why? Because that keeps you more spiritually grounded and on the path of growth, and that makes you more open to receive what more is needed. And if you have started working, and when you have the intent of working, it is recommended that once you get placed, start thinking of doing charity. At least 5% or 10% of whatever you make as in terms of money, you continue to give it away, at least 5% or 10%. Why? Because when you give, you grow, and when you take, you may survive. So not only to have the intention of growth, you will do this do this charity work, but also to inspire others. You are recommended to do so, that you can do anywhere in church, mosque, or temple, or wherever you believe in, or to feed any hungry, or help to in an old age home or in orphan, wherever you believe in, and do what appreciate what you do, what others do for you. And even something does not happen to you, continue to appreciate that, because every single scene is preparing for the next one. And there is another universal law associated with it, which says that what you appreciate appreciates you back. So on this note, let me stop my screen share and ask you that what is the one good thing? Yeah, when you declared with the anchor, so it is necessary to declare with the anchor. And when you don't declare with the anchor, what is going to happen? Can I get some answer? What do you think? If you don't declare with the anchor, what may happen?
It doesn't make that dendrite connection to your brain. And
That's interesting. Yes, Sneha, that's true. And what exactly Sneha does mean? Any another answer? Why it is important?
It will keep you floating. It
Yeah.
will keep you floating and not hold you.
Yeah, it will not let you focus. It will let you wander. As Apamita said, that it will let you floating. So thank you so much for understanding the importance of having the anchor, importance of having the anchor that follows with the anchor followed by your declaration, and then learning, and then drawing, and then summarizing. Okay, so are you all set for today's workshop and what we are going to do?
yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
I want everyone to participate, ladies. So how we are going to do? So Prerna, would you like to explain the game, today's workshop, please? Prerna, I think you are talking on mute. Okay, so
hello, Gaurav. I didn't miss you. Did you say something right now?
Yeah. I said that would you like to explain today's workshop to these ladies? So
Yeah,
how
I will request you to go ahead, please.
Okay,
I'll join once they get started.
Okay, no problem. So yes, so how it is going to going to be done? I'll ask a volunteer to come forward, and how you are going to do is that you are going to choose. You must have decided what is the city, on what city tour you are going to take us. Okay, so everyone has decided in their mind what is the name of the city.
Yes.
Yes. I'm sure that Sneha and Radha must be. So remaining rest of you all should as well. So yeah, so what is going to happen? So the more focus is that you take us on a city tour, and how it is going to happen, and what we are going to test in this game for you. The very first thing is that uh, if it has to be, the core objective is that the city tour game has to be presented from you, and that is virtual, and that has to be more and more and more and more and more interesting and engaging. And how will you do that? There are various parameter on which you will be asking us to get engaged, and that's number one. Number two is that it should also have fun, and third, it should never be bored, and fourth, it should be live, and fifth, how do you test it? That we are becoming your audience and you have to make us engage, and that will become through your communication. So there are various ways. First, you will open the Google Map, and if somewhere it is daytime and there the live traffic can be seen, and if you take us in that traffic, and then you will continue to explain us that this is how we are moving here and there in this way, that way, then that way you will be making us engaged, and you will continue to talk. If you drop your voice, or you drop anything, in fact you are losing. Okay, Elizabeth has to leave. Okay, no problem, Elizabeth, you continue. Okay,
Yeah,
but
sorry guys, I have to attend to him.
okay, no problem. We
No
have to
worries, darling, no
make
worries.
sure that you are able to join in the another batch or something. So it's
Sure.
yeah. Thank you so
Okay.
much. So
Okay.
other
Gaurav,
part,
can I just add something here as you were explaining what is the
yes, yes,
motive
please go
of
ahead.
this
I wanted
workshop?
you to. Yeah.
Yes. So hi girls. The motive behind this workshop is, first of all, it's a very fun way to interact. But from a professional point of view or interview point of view or getting placed point of view, what we want to have a look at is how you present any topic, how you communicate that to the user or to the audience. So your interaction, your communication, the way you talk, the way you explain about things. So overall presentation and communication are the key, along with how you enable all of us to be engaged with you. So we are sharing this upfront. So we really want you to give your best. Though it's a very simple workshop wherein you have to give some details about your favorite place, or walk us through on a Google map, a street map. So though it looks and it is very simple and fun, but we have this core intentions from this activity. So you shouldn't feel that it's only for fun, because tomorrow when you go in a company, therein you will have to make presentation. You'll be a part of a lot of meetings where you have to interact with so many people. So this is the starting point where we are trying to get you all ready for that. Yes, Gaurav, I just wanted to add this over to you.
Thanks, Prerna. Yeah, that's very, very important announcement and very, very important thing to know. And third point is that in what if you don't get the live traffic, so will you not be able to present that? Yes, you will be. Then if you see that you can present that, you can explain through photograph, that also you can do. So there are various way. When you will open the Google Map, you will be able to see on the left corner layers. On the layers, you have terrain, you have traffic, you have transit, you have biking, and more. And in that more, you may have default and satellite and street view, and then biking and various other stuff. So when you choose the street view, the street view makes more interest. And also the moment whatever you choose, on the right hand of the screen, let me quickly share with you some of the city. Can you just talk about any city name? Say for example, this is Sydney. Okay, I am taking Sydney, Sydney, Sussex Street, say for example, and I'm going to share my screen to you. Okay, so Here you see the Sussex Street. So Sussex Street, I choose the street view. And from the street view, what you see, there is a small, um, icon or street. I'll just pull it and put it on the street. Okay. So that eventually should lead me towards the actual road. So when you see, we are able to see the live traffic. Okay. I'm going to move from here. Okay. So continue to walk. On right hand side, you may see, you know, you may see something what we call as waterfront and all. So yeah, this is how, if you can continue to explain, that will be good. Are you able to see that though? Everyone, are you able to see or not?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So what you see here is called as Darling Park. Yeah, very famous Darling Park. Okay. So yeah, this is also a business center. You will find hotels, restaurants over here. The overbridge is also for the metro over there. From here, you can go above to the metro. Okay. Here, using this, I'm directly on the top of the towards the bridge. I'm trying to go, but anyways, this is the way. Here you see is waterfront, water harbor, and from here, when you take right, you can go towards opera house, which is very famous opera house. Okay, you need to get down from here to go to opera house. But anyways, so this is how you are going to explain and tell uh, for everything. So this was just a quickest, tiniest demo. So are you ready for this now, everyone?
So I had a question.
Hmm.
When we click on the street view and we get live traffic, we need to go back to the map and then again click on the street that we need to show.
Yeah, that you can do, or you can simply search the street and pull that doll on that street if you have located already, or in case if nothing is working at the end, you will be able to see the photograph of that area on the left. You can just click on that and you can present that. It's all about how you are talking, how you are communicating, and how you are making us engage. When a customer asks you some question, are you also able to ask a certain question to the customer, and accordingly, the main thing is that you are making your customer engaged, focused, and also continue to share some information, demonstrate some information, as well as collect more information. So are you ready, Apamita? Can we start with you, because you were the
Sir,
one.
I also have one question. I just want to ask. It has to be from the Google Map, or I can show some image where saved image from the Google Map, or it has to be through the Google Map or Live Street View.
This is recommended through Google Maps Street View, because I'm recommending more towards the live traffic. If nothing works for you, then you can go ahead with the Google Photos and you can show. Yeah, if nothing works for you. But yeah, that involves that you have taken some effort in so many days. If you have been listening that there is some presentation is going to happen, and if you have prepared for that, that also showcase something that you have worked in the background when customer is asking you to do something, but it really something did not happen in your favor. You can simply come back and communicate that this not happened. So that's the reason I'm working with this XYZ things. Okay, Sneha?
Okay.
Yeah, super. So Sneha, are you ready? Do you want to go first?
Me?
Yeah.
I just cleared my question.
Okay, no problem. So we'll go back to Apamita. Apamita, are you ready?
Thank you.
Welcome.
So if there is somebody who has done it before, but okay, I'll do it.
Okay, yeah, please go ahead. Let me give you screen share right and stop my screen share. I think I have given you screen share right. Yeah. Yes, Apamita, all the very, very best to you.
Choose what to share.
Yes. Make us engaged throughout. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just sharing my screen. and
Yes.
it's asking me to share the Chrome tabs. So I'll just wait for a minute.
Yeah, Pune Shaniwar Vada. Wow. Nice. Here you can take us. Are you speaking something, Apamita? You are on mute. Apamita, if you are sharing something, you're talking on mute.
Yes, sir, I was talking on mute.
Yeah, please
Okay.
continue now.
Right. Okay, so welcome to my city, Pune. It's located in Maharashtra, India. I think Pune is a perfect blend of traditional values, traditional culture, along with modernity and IT industry. It has beautiful vadas. So vada is actually a I'll just share this screen. Can you see?
Yes, we can see on left hand side. Okay, now
Okay,
we see the
can you
photograph.
see this?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So this is Shaniwar Vada. Can you see Shaniwar Vada?
Yes.
Can everybody?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. So this is Shaniwar Vada, and it has a lot of history. It has recently become very famous with the Bollywood movie Bajirao Mastani. So Shaniwar Vada was actually built for Kashibai, that was Bajirao's wife. So you also have a Mastani Mahal, which is located a little away from this place. And so I think we have a very beautiful city over here. It is, I would say, it is very happening, and it is referred to as the Oxford of East. So you have wonderful universities, wonderful colleges. I think there are several and several engineering colleges. You have best of the brains coming out from Pune, be it engineering, be it sciences. You have wonderful medical facilities available in the city. The people are very warm. They have their own culture preserved. And one of the, okay, so I will try and share the street view for you guys so that we can have a nice look at the city, and you will get, hopefully you will get the feel of the city. So it's, can we,
Okay, do you want us to see the street, the complete live traffic or something?
yes, I wanted that, but I think
Can
I
you
went
can you click on the traffic?
traffic. Yes.
Okay, now can you pull the doll on the street? I'm not sure if it is not updated, it won't show us the live traffic, but can you pull the doll? Doll, can you see? On the street view, you will be.
On the street view.
Yeah, so, but again, on the right-hand corner, can you see there are 4 photographs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Got it. Thank you so much for your help.
Welcome.
Okay. I did drag the doll, but I am still
Drag
unable
and
to.
drop on the street.
Yeah, but it's going back. It doesn't want to be on the street. Okay.
Because I just now did it while you were explaining and I was able to. But anyways, you continue the way you want.
Okay. So, okay, I have a few. I can instead do this. So this is one of the very famous colleges in Pune. It's Ferguson College. I am an alumni there.
Wow.
And I am a proud Fergusonian. So it has a beautiful history. It has a beautiful historic building, and it is still preserved. Also around Pune, we have a lot of places to visit. Like you have hill stations, small hill stations located like Mahabaleshwar, you have Lonavala, you have dams, like you have the Pauna Dam, and it's a beautiful place to visit. So you can have a very relaxed, nice life over there, and you also have the hustle bustle of a big city. So I think it's a perfect confluence of both. Thank you.
Okay. So that is it, Apamita.
Yes, sir.
All right, Apamita. So Apamita, while these all were going on, so let me ask you, what did you learn out of it?
I learned that I should have had a previous practice with Google Maps before coming to today's session, so that I knew that how I could have transitioned into the live traffic.
Okay, so you mean to say that the rehearsal is very, very
Yes.
important for any
Yes.
demonstration. Okay, and do you
Yes.
think this is a very wonderful insight? If everyone will follow to have a rehearsal, they will not fail in any live demo project. Do you think it is
Yeah, I think
important
so.
for you
Yes.
and everyone? And it is also important for them who are not part of this practice session today for first time. So will this be important for them as well?
Yes.
Okay.
And if it
So
doesn't work, then you to have the brains for an impromptu. Um, I think just bettering what you're doing.
hmm, having a proper, backup brains
Yes.
or assistant. Okay. That is another good
Yeah.
example. So even you think that this is the wonderful insight for another demo. Yes, Aparmita, for you,
Yes.
for people
Yes, sir.
available
Definitely.
over here, Radha, Sneha, and Prajakta and Sharda. So it will be better insight for them as well through you. Okay,
Yes.
and
Definitely.
it will be useful for others also who have not joined today. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Aparmita.
Agreed.
Can we have a round of applause for Aparmita for sharing this
Well done, Aparmita.
wonderful
Well done. Yep.
insight? Yeah. So
Thank you.
don't afraid in appreciating others. Okay. So Aparmita, who should go next?
I can see Prajakta next to my name. So
Yes, Prajakta. So Prajakta, are you all set up?
Uh, just yeah.
Okay, go ahead and start sharing your screen, Prajakta. We are curious to see which city you are taking us to.
Oh my goodness. Okay, wait a minute. Sure. Mm. Share screen. Okay, so you guys can see Thane.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So I'm from Thane, Maharashtra, India.
Mhm.
So Thane has like big history. It's called as the city of lakes. As you will see, if I even move from this map, we will see a lot of lakes around here. It's like around 30 lakes are there in Thane, and popular ones are Talao Pali one, and the other one is the Upwan Lake. Near this Talao Pali Lake, there is one temple called Kopineshwar Mandir. I'll take you there.
Mhm. So remaining, if you have any question, you can directly ask to Prajakta.
Rajata, do we have some pictures or actual view?
Yeah, over here, like I'm trying to take you to the um temple directly. Yeah. So this is the Kopineshwar temple, and it's like very old, and the Shivalingam inside is very tall, like you can see almost the human height, and
Right.
it's very old temple over here, more than 100-year old. The bridge in between Thane and Kalwa was like built in. Of course, there is a new bridge now, but like first bridge was built during the British emperor's time, and I know uh, that when I was like small, that Britishers sent an letter to Thane municipality that it's like almost 100 year we built that bridge, and you please try to build another bridge next to it because it might fall anytime. I'll show you that bridge as well. Yeah, this is the bridge.
Where?
So this bridge connects the Thane and Kalwa, two cities. Okay, and there is one park called Suraj Water Park, which is in Wagpur, Thane. It's like water park there. Rather than this, like you can have Thane's Kunja Vihar Vada Pav. It's like very famous Vada Pav. Here is the Suraj Water Park.
And you need to check if everyone knows what is vada pav.
Vada Pav is like delicious Indian dish. It's made up of the chickpeas flour and the potatoes, and it's like deep fried, of course. Yeah, this is Suraj Water Park.
Sneha's favorite.
And one more, like in Naupada Road, you will find Gajanan Vada Pav, that is also famous. And again, misal is like famous Maharashtrian dish. If you want to eat misal in Thane, a name called Mamledarachi misal, you will get amazing misal over there. Misal is we made it out of what we call one lentil is there. We made through different types of
I think
lentils.
sprouts. Yes.
Sprout modes, sprout modes.
Yeah, sprout mores. Yeah.
It's really interesting to
And
see you sharing the food specialities also. Yeah, good going. Please
yeah,
continue.
and the thing is most like best history of Thane is like first train in like passenger train in Asia has like traveling between Thane and Boribandar, Mumbai. So it's in 1853. The passenger train, like right now we say like from Chhatrapati Shivaji terminus to Thane. So it was like Boribandar that time. And there is a central jail in Thane, which was like old Shivaji Maharaj, Emperor Shivaji Maharaj fort was there. Yeah, RTO, right. This central Maidan is a big Maidan. It's a big ground where they train all the police officers. If you'll see over here, it's a district court, and it's again it's a post office over here, and it's court naka, and over here in the on this ground, it's a like RTO over here, and collector office. Where is the Thane jail? So this jail is nothing but exactly the fort of Shivaji Maharaj. It's still like if you'll go and visit that place, the outer part is still like a fort part itself, and inside that there are rooms, and all sailors are there in it. And beside that, like yes, lots of colleges, schools um, are there. And if you want to visit places in the Thane, I like the Upwan Lake the best, and the Eur. I remember when I was a child during school time, I was uh, in a scout and guide, and we used to have our camp in the Eur, and it's very close to the Sanjeev Gandhi National Park. It's like a part of a Sanjay Gandhi National Park. So if you are living close by to like Kasar Vadoli, Wagpir, Patlipada, that area, you have visitors like tigers and leopards, and of course like you see snakes all around over there anytime, like variety of snakes and flowers, very beautiful flowers, and um, food, variety of food. Soil is really nice, like you will see mangoes are coming really nice in that soil. And you everyone knows the hapus alfonso mangoes is from, like, most of the most of the people still have big alfonso, their farm over there, and they export still the alfonsos from their farm. Yeah, that's it from Thane.
Thank you
Yes,
so much.
roadways
And
are getting better. Metro is gonna is connecting from Kasaragod to Wadala. It's already connected from Wadala to Wagbil area. So like it's getting like more connected, and it's like big district. If you'll go further, like um, close to like Kasara Ghat over there, and you can, well, even Thane is a middle place from where you can go to Navi Mumbai also, and Central Mumbai, plus the western area. So it's like middle part where you can get connected throughout the Mumbai area.
superb. Thank you so much for sharing, Prajakta. And
Thank you, Prajakta. That was an interesting tour, I must say.
yep. So
Thank you.
Prajakta, let me ask you, how was it?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay. And what did you learn out of it?
I think if you're presenting something, I should be like more prepared for this.
Okay. What else apart from preparation?
I don't know, sir. You only tell me where, like,
Okay. So let me ask you
did
this way.
mistakes.
Why it was good, why it was not the best?
Maybe I couldn't cover all the part of like what I wanted to exactly cover and what I wanted to exactly explain.
Okay, that was one. And second, what was going on while you were explaining?
I was not able to take you guys to the street view.
Okay. And what else?
Mm, I don't know.
Was that only the thing that you could not take us to the straight view, but whatever the view you presented, that you were presenting, but was it in sync? I would,
Yeah.
was it in sync? As you were
No,
talking
no,
about the flowers, you were talking about the foods, and still you were showing the map. So was these three things were in the sync?
no, no.
No. Then what should have happened?
Mm.
Then what could have done in that time?
I could have, like, mm, downloaded some other flowers and food pictures from other
Hmm.
tabs and would have showed that.
Okay. So preparation and the and if you have not downloaded, what else you could have done?
Mm. Take you directly to that spot.
Yeah, taking towards the that part and to the right place, that is the another thing. And do you think if this preparation, these two items, taking directly to the live spot and doing a lot of preparation, would have helped you earlier and to in the live presentation as well?
Yes, yes,
Yes. And do you think it would
yes,
have this kind of preparation would help others also who are available in this room?
yes, yes, definitely.
And do you think who are not available in this room, this kind of preparation will help them as well for
Sure,
any kind
yes.
of demonstration? Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yes,
thank you
yes.
so much, Prajakta, for sharing these amazing insight and very, very good learning. Thank you so much. Round of applause for Prajakta. Let's have a round of applause for Prajakta. Thank you so
Well
much.
done, well done, Prajakta. Yeah.
Yes. Prerna, do you want to add anything to Prajakta, or we can move to the next?
Yes, quite a few. I would really appreciate the fact that you tried to cover a lot of things like geographies, interesting facts, cuisine, soil level features, everything. So I could definitely say it came from a proud Thanekar. So content wise really decent, but yes, as Gaurav mentioned, presentation wise you'll have to work on it a bit more. Though you are there, you'll have to brush it up more. You know how you even try to engage us somewhere in between by asking questions. That was also nice, but definitely it was a start. So yes, going forward it can be more interactive, more structured, I would say. When you give an intro, okay, let us start with this. And also the street weird thing would have been there, it would have been better. So overall I would say a very good attempt, and I was engaged, because I'm from Mumbai, so I could see in a lot of Maharashtra places, so it's really interesting for me. So yes, Gaurav, that's it from my side. We can take the next person. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, yes, before we go ahead to the next one, can I invite Prajakta? Prajakta, can you tell one thing about Apamita which you liked when she was presenting?
Aparmita really started well, and she whatever like Shaniwar Wada and Ferguson College she has shown to us, like she explained well.
Okay, thank you so much, Prajakta. So, Sneha, can you tell one thing you liked about Apamita when she started presenting?
Being a first timer, she really, she just went ahead and she was very focused. She
Okay,
know where she needs to go and where she needs to show other stuff, places.
super. And Sharda, would you like to share one thing which you liked about Apamita's presentation?
Uh, Aparmita, I expected, maybe I expected more from her, that she could tell something more about a place. The way she presented was okay, good. I'm happy with that.
Okay, you are
But
happy.
frankly speaking, I expected more from her.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm
So,
sorry.
yeah, so one good thing only we are talking. So, Radha, one good thing, what do you liked about Apamita's presentation?
She explained very well in her presentation. I mean, she take us to the street view,
Mhm. Okay.
and she explained about her the college and the about her place.
Yeah, super. Thank you so much, Radha. And Apamita, one thing what you liked about Apamita. Apamita, you can unmute yourself and talk.
Uh, Actually, nothing. Sharda
Oh,
was
come
right.
on.
I could have done better.
No, no, definitely. Everyone should have
Oh,
done.
Aparmita, I'm sorry. No, 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 not at all. I was expecting, since you're from
Yeah.
an English literature background and everything, I was expecting more. That's it. Yeah, I actually have a lot of things written that I wanted to show, but because it was not working properly, so yeah, it was a
All
little
right.
mismanaged.
Okay, no
But
problem. Thank you,
I'll try better.
Apamita. Can you just tell one thing that you liked about Prajakta's presentation?
Very detailed. A lot of
Very.
places she covered. She, like, it gave us the feel of Thane.
Okay, super. Thank you. Radha, one thing you liked about Prajakta's presentation?
She covered a lot of places in her city. I
Okay,
like that point. She
super.
covered most of the her favorite places in her city.
Awesome. And Sharda, what did you like about Prajakta's presentation? One thing.
Uh, she tried to be more clear and detailed in what she is trying to tell.
Super.
And the
Yep.
temple, I liked it, the oldest temple that she was
Mhm.
showing.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Thank
she tried to cover the food and temple and everything, like
yeah.
all her places which she have seen, or she all her memories maybe.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Sharda. Sneha, what did you like about Prajakta's one thing, even it could be small? Sneha.
Apart from score, she whatever she spot she was picking, she can really, explaining the intricate details of each and everything.
Mm, yeah. Super. And Prajakta, what did you like about Prajakta's presentation? Of course, we want to hear from you the positive one.
Positive one.
Okay, so
No, nothing.
this is one thing that you should be able to articulate, because that will help you even to talk about it when you are getting interviewed. So always try to pick one positivity for you, okay, that how far you went ahead, what you tried, and what did you take out of it. Okay, so still, do you think that you can add one positive thing from Prajakta? That's last chance.
I try to cover like most of the things in my presentation from Thane.
Awesome. Awesome, Prajakta. Thank you so much, Prajakta. So yes, call out one another name you think that the she can present next after you.
Sharda?
Sharda. Yes, Sharda. Go ahead. I don't know why I was expecting your name. Yeah, Sharda. Can you
Yeah,
try resharing?
just a minute. Actually, there's a lot I want to talk. I don't know. I'm trying to. I've selected a big topic, a
Yeah,
big
let's go ahead.
place,
Let's see.
but I'm trying to do it as fast as I can. And is my screen visible?
No, not yet. I think you need to
Yeah.
reshare. Yeah, now it is loading. Yeah.
So today I want to talk about a place which I have visited, Jammu and Kashmir. Maybe not completely, but I'm going to talk about only a little. So you can divide Jammu and Kashmir into like this, how you're seeing on the screen. So one side it is Jammu and Kashmir, and the other side is it's Ladakh. So both the places are so beautiful places that maybe you might have never visited in your lifetime, and you might have never seen such places even in US. And you can think like it snows even in US. It snows like, is my voice audible?
Yeah, yeah, properly.
So you might think it might snow even in US, and we have seen snow everywhere in many places in US, but that's a different case in Kashmir, because Kashmir is a place where you have all the Himalayan ranges, maybe because of that Himalayan ranges or the pine trees. In our language, we call them as Devadar trees. Maybe because of that, hundreds of years, they are so big and so tall trees, and that gives beauty to that place actually. And in Jammu and Kashmir, Jammu is very hot, and there is a mountain in between Jammu and Kashmir. As soon as you cross the mountain, the climate totally changes, and it becomes so cool as soon as you cross the tunnel and enter Kashmir. Because of I can't take you to the street view. So first, I'm starting with Katra. Katra is a place where you have the Vaishno Devi temple. I have visited this place 5 months after I got married. I really love this place so much because this was something I asked my husband 5 years before my marriage. I asked him like, "Do you want me to take to any place after a marriage?" And that should be Vaishnavi Devi temple. And he remembered that. And after our marriage, 5 months, he took a surprise visit for these tickets to Vaishnavi Devi temple. That's the reason why I love this place a lot. And that is the first thing that I have stepped out of my state to Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir. So this is the route from Katra to the temple. So it is around 5,000 feet above the sea level. And this is the way how you reach to Katra. I just can show only images because since it is Jammu and Kashmir, it's not supporting me to show any maps. I'm sorry for that.
Mhm.
So the way is looks like this. I can show the images here, and you have people carrying them on their shoulders or through horses and dolas. So dolas is a person will be sitting and four people will be carrying them. So like that, they carry the people up the hill. It is around 12 kilometers up the hill, and mostly you need to go either by walking or through horses or ponies, or people carry you.
So this is the only way you can reach, no, not this is the only way, but you have helicopters recently. So in this, you can see the helipad. So helicopters are recently, and you have like when I went around in 2011, the ticket was 500 rupees per person. Maybe they have risen, and it is all under the guidance of the military people. They take everything into their hold, and they take the security care of the security and everything over there. And while you're going up the hill, you can see a place here called Banganga. So this is the place where most of the people, they take a bath in this Banganga, and they go to the temple, Vaishnavi Devi temple. So what is the history of this Banganga? It's like they say, Ban, it is an arrow, and Mata Vaishnavi Devi, she created that lake with her arrow. That is the reason why they call it Banganga. Or another a myth, they also say that Mata Vaishnavi Devi has washed her hair. It is not Banganga, it is Bal Ganga. So whatever may be the story, it is Ganga, and it is very precious to us. And most of the people, they take a bath in Banganga and they go to the temple. So after going up, this is the way you cross up, move the roadway to the temple. So it's almost a ghat road, and this is the helipad. And these are dolas. People sit like in a chairs type of structure, and people will be carrying them up the hill, those people who can't walk actually. And this is the Mata Vaishnavi Devi. So what will be there means it is like a single rock would be there, and a single rock, and the upper structures will be of three different colors. One is of white color shade, one is black color shade, and the other one is yellow color shade, which tells that as three Shaktis. The white color is the symbolism of Saraswati Devi, and the yellow is Lakshmi Devi, and the black one is Parvati Devi or Kali. So the same rock, which is having three peaks. So generally the one rock type of structure can have only one peak, but this rock will be having three peaks. So what is the story of this Mata Vaishnavi Devi is, Goddess Parvati has come in the form of a 9-year-old girl, and she was not born to anyone, but she was found to a Brahmin, and that Brahmin has brought her up till she attained her 9 years of age. And then she asked the Brahmin to hold an agricultural fair, and at that agricultural fair, a Rakshas has come there. So when that Rakshas has Bhairavnath, his name is, so when that person have come there, he fell in love, madly in love with Mata Vaishnavi Devi, and he started running after her, and she wanted to save herself. And then she moved to these Trikuta hills. They call this as Trikuta hills, where this temple is located. So she has run away from him to this Trikuta hills, and she saved herself. Sorry. She saved herself, and at that time she hid herself in a cave known as Ardhakwari. So it is a cave where she hid herself, like, as how we stay in mother's womb for 9 months. She stayed inside the cave for 9 months actually. And then she came out of the hill, and she when Bhairavnath found her in that cave, she beheaded him. So at that time when she was doing penance, she got many Shaktis from all the gods, and she attained a bow and arrow from Lord Vishnu, and with that she beheaded Bhairavnath. That is the myth what they say about this Mata Vaishnavi Devi temple. And there is another story also saying about Vaishnavi Devi temple, that when she was at the age of 9 years old, she have seen Lord Rama in search of Sita. And when she was doing penance, Rama was so impressed by her and he blessed her. At that time, she asked Lord Rama to marry her. He said, like, this is the time where I can, like, I'm Eka Patni Vrat and I can stay only with Sita. That's what Lord Rama said. And he said, like, he's going to marry Mata Vaishnavi Devi in Kali Yuga when he come in the form of Kalki Avatar. So that is another story they say about this Mata Vaishnavi Devi. So even now they say that Mata Vaishnavi Devi is waiting at Trikuta hills till the Kali Yuga ends, until Lord Rama comes in the form of Kalki to marry her. So this is the story of Mata Vaishnavi Devi temple. And from here, if you take a cab and go, you enter Kashmir. So Kashmir is the place where it's a beautiful place, and as soon as I say Kashmir, I think you might remember about the place. Sorry, Dal Lake. So this is the picture of the Dal Lake over there. So Dal Lake, it's really so beautiful, and you have the floating
Yeah, the
market
picture is not available for me. I'm not sure about others. I cannot
No,
see
we
the
are
picture.
not able to. Suddenly it got
over
stopped.
here.
Can you reshare the screen?
Even now, is it not visible?
No, no, no. I think you'll have to stop the screen share and
Not
then
yet.
reshare.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, is it okay now?
Yes, yes. Now we can.
So this is the floating market that is present in Dal Lake, and this is a beautiful thing like which we never come across maybe in our life. Me, I have never come across marketing doing market in boats actually. So they do shopping, they do marketing. Like this is a specific thing which we do, which we can do in Dal Lake actually. So here are all the clothing shops and everything that you can see, and you go in a boat, you do shopping, you stay in the boat houses. So this is the specific experience that I had, and I really enjoyed the Dal Lake scenic views and everything. And there are a lot many temples. Maybe I'm almost taking a lot of time, so I don't want to go to all the temples and everything and tell about those. But Dal Lake, it's a beautiful scenic view, and as here when it becomes so cold in Dal Lake also it gets frozen up, and it's like people play cricket on the frozen lake. That's what the people say there. And the other place what I want to tell about is from there Ladakh. So these are the scenic views of Ladakh. Like I'm just telling it very quickly. Ladakh is a beautiful place where there are a lot of Buddhist monasteries there. Buddhism is a religion which is more famous there in Ladakh. So when you're going to Ladakh, like how we went is from Manali to Ladakh, we took a roadway. That was a beautiful trip, and it's around 8,370 feet above the sea level, and it goes up to 10,000 feet above the sea level in some places also. And as you're traveling to Ladakh, it's since it is high altitudes, like you experience different things like dizziness, vomiting sensations, and everything. But still, this is a place which you need to go and watch at least once in your lifetime because the water is so clear, the environment is so clear, there is no pollution. You can say that we can see such type scenic views even here in US, but Ladakh is different from US because you have a lot of monasteries over there. Those are so beautiful. And in Ladakh, there is one more place that you need to see. And what's this? This is Shanti Stupa. So this is also for the capital of Ladakh is Leh. So this Shanti Stupa is located in Leh. This one it is on the hilltop of Chamspa Hill, and this is called Shanti Stupa. So it is an attraction for the tourists. That's it. So, but they say that they have all the depictions of teachings of Buddha present here. As the name says, it says about Shanti and everything. And this is another place which is called here two rivers meet, as how you see. One is darker shade of green or blue, and the other one is blue color. I hope everyone, it's visible for everyone. Two rivers are meeting here. Is it visible?
Mm-hmm.
So here the two rivers are, one is Ganga and Yamuna. Those two rivers meet at that point, and this is known as Zanskar Valley, as how you can see here. So this is a place where in between the mountains, you can see the rivers flowing and meeting at that point. And it's the colors are so clearly visible that it's an amazing thing to see. And there are a few more places like Nubra Valley. Um, I didn't have images for that. And the Dikshit Monastery, Shanti Stupa, Leh Palace. There are a lot of places in Ladakh to view actually. These are all the scenic places. I really can't explain it in my words. And this is the Leh Palace. So the Leh Palace, they say the king of Ladakh stayed in that palace. So it is also located on the hilltop.
So
So
there
it
was
is
a
a beautiful
timer.
place.
There
Yeah.
was a timer when you cross that, it automatically buzzes. So yeah,
Yeah.
so timer.
And this is the Nubra Valley picture. I'm just showing the Nubra
Mhm.
Valley picture and just stopping it. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you so much, Sharda. So Sharda, you can stop screen share and
Yeah, stop.
let me ask you this thing. Quickly, can you tell me how was it?
I actually felt so happy because at least I'm able to tell about a few places. I hope most of the people might not have seen this place. So
Mhm.
I'm so happy that I'm able to share at least a few places
Yeah.
of what I have visited.
All
And
right.
I'm so happy that I have shared my experiences.
Okay. So you shared your experience. You are happy about it. And what else you think could have been better?
Mm, as far as I think,
Considering
I
everything, every factor.
yeah, every factor. Since it was since you didn't tell like it was a PowerPoint presentation, I didn't go for a PowerPoint
No, it
presentation.
was not exactly PowerPoint presentation.
If it would have been a PowerPoint, maybe I could have covered a little more. That's it.
Okay. So it would have been. Okay. And what did you learn out of it while everything was being presented? Did you learn anything?
Maybe I was just concentrating on telling what I want, concentrating on what I have to tell, or learning. Maybe not. As far as I think, nothing. If you feel that I have to learn anything, just let me know that.
Okay, so when you said that I was focusing on only tailing, then what you could have done if not that?
Actually, the focus should be on what we need to present, right? So that's what I did. That's what I'm thinking. But if anything is there that I have to, I have forgotten, just let me know.
No, no, not forgotten. That I want to you realize this because tailing is very easy, right? I could have told, everyone could have told, but I want this you to know and realize and share that what was one thing you think that you would have done better, not blaming on something that if presentation would have been done, it would have been better. If I would have created a video, it would have been better. So something like in whatever happened, the way a demonstration happened. So what do you think went well and what did not go well?
Went well is as
You
far as
shared.
yeah,
You shared that. What did
I
not
did
go
not
well?
go well. I really don't think like something did not go well.
So why the presentation stopped?
Oh, that's what. Okay, it did not go well. I didn't know there was a timer. If there was a timer, I could have put on a timer with me.
Okay.
That's the thing. When I'm starting, since the timer did not buzz for anyone, I didn't know there was a timer,
Okay.
and I did not get a word beforehand that there is a timer. That's the reason why I thought I crossed
Okay.
the
And
time.
if something, if you don't know in the presentation, then what should have done? So
I should
what
have asked before. Is there any time
exactly?
limit?
Right,
I did not
right,
ask
Exactly.
that.
right.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no
No,
worries,
no,
no
no.
worries.
It's fine.
Together
We're
we are
here to
learning.
learn.
We are
Absolutely.
collecting the insights. It's not about that what did not go well and not go well. We are trying to do it as a part of retrospection. And yeah, the more thing is that towards asking the question. And do you think that asking question is equally important, Sharda, at
Yeah,
every
it's
single time?
important.
Every single time, even at the start of the presentation, anyone could have asked the question.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you think asking question gives more clarity?
Yeah.
Exactly. So you, as per your answer, this is your answer, asking question is mandatory and should anyone ask at any point of time. and gives more clarity. So do you think this insight will be helpful for those who are listening apart from you? That's your own insight. That's what you have shared, Sharda. Do you think this
It's
will be
like I
helpful for?
just asked, am I audible or is it visible?
Mm-hmm,
But
mm-hmm.
questions related to this, I thought like asking questions after I complete Nubra Valley and stop. I thought of asking questions. So that was the thing. Because I didn't know that there was a timer. I missed that point. So that was my.
So asking question helped you, and asking question will continue to help you in
Yeah.
even in future, right?
Yeah.
And if others will continue doing this, this will help them as well, even in their project.
Yeah, of course.
And asking question will also help them who are not listening right now to you in their project, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think this is a wonderful insight for everyone then, Sharda?
Yeah, of course.
So thank you so much for sharing your insight. Can we have a round of applause for Sharda? Yes, please. You can unmute. Thank you so much, Sharda. You have already spoken about your one word that you liked. So you have liked much more thing about you. Let me ask Prajakta, one thing you liked about Sharda's presentation.
The presentation was really good. I never visited Jammu, Kashmir, and Ladakh because of Sharda. I had a tour, like a
Yes,
live tour
amazing.
here. So
Yeah.
yeah, thank you so much.
Sneha, one thing about Sharda's presentation.
Very elaborate.
Very elaborate. Apamita, one thing about Sharda's presentation.
I revisited the memory lane. I walked down the memory lane. It was
Okay.
beautiful.
Super. Radha, one thing about Sharda's presentation.
Her presentation skills were very good, and after seeing that Jammu Kashmir, I have to. I mean, it's very good, very nice.
Okay.
I want to visit that place.
Thank you so much,
I also
Radha.
went to my Wrkshop Devi temple like 3 or 4 times in the past.
Awesome.
I never went to the Vaishno Devi temple, but
super. So, Prerna, do you want to add
Yes.
something?
First of all, I would say the amount of capacity Shraddha has for a presentation to continue is really commendable. She was able to link the topics and go ahead. But yes, starting with the very first question, whenever we present, whenever we deliver any speeches, whenever we share any information in a professional setup, we should be aware of some things like how much time or what is the duration we have been allotted, what is the agenda. So first of all, the journey was quite interesting. I myself was in my memories of visiting Mata Vaishno Devi in 2020. So yes, it was a very a detailed walkthrough. But yes, could have been more structured and time bound. But otherwise, if you say things were quite engaging, and Sharda really showed some of the interesting things. So overall, a good experience. Yes, definitely taking care of some elements, important elements like time and engagement. But well done, Sharda. I was really engaged, and I could visualize and feel that whatever you were explaining. Yes, Gaurav. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Prerna. So, really, really great presentation, Sharda. So, yes. So, Sharda, was it okay? I coached you in between, and I don't know whether you realized or without asking you, I continuously asked a lot of questions. So, was that okay for you? So
Yeah, it's okay.
no problem. Yeah.
Because I didn't realize there was a time
No problem,
limit. You
Sharda.
want to answer, you want me to answer that?
Okay, that's fine. So, Sharda, can you just take one name on the screen you see who has not done yet apart from Apamita Prajakta?
Radha.
Radha is your number. Thank you so much, Sharda. Radha, you can share your screen and tell us which city you are taking upon.
Yes, sure, sir. Today I'm going to explore the most south part is that is most visited place in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, that is in Hyderabad. Maybe most of you guys heard about the city. Okay, I'm going to share my one second. Yeah, are you able to?
Yes, we are in a cafe, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
The first place I am going to explore is the most famous place in Hyderabad, that is in Telangana, that is in Charminar.
Mhm.
These are the pictures because I tried to street view, but I couldn't able to get you to, I mean, get you guys to the street view.
Mhm.
So I will show you the couple of the pictures and the history. If you see the history, the Charminar was built in 1591, and it is almost 490 years old monument. It was, I mean, the if you see the height is 480 meters or something. I don't know the exact height. Uh, these are the couple of the pictures. Yeah. Yeah, this is the street view how the Charminar is located. I mean, Charminar, it is very crowded and very busy city, and the people called is like the old city also. The main Charminar is for the most. I like the most part is like for the shopping. The shopping is very good over there. The famous is for the bangles, and these are the more. I mean, the common pictures of the Charminar, how it looks. Yeah, this is the uh, some of the. This is a night view of the Charminar. This is the some pictures. Yeah. The again, I mean, next one more. Where- uh, one second. Yeah, and the other place I want to show you is the this is also one of the famous place in the Hyderabad, that is the Necklace Road. It is also it's the center point of the Hyderabad. Uh, this is the street view of, I mean, the night view of the some of the pictures. This is the Necklace Road. Most I like this place is because of the there is a Eat Street on the next to the Necklace Road. There we can explore the nearly 100 types of varieties of food over there, like the pani puri and golgappa and something like the chaat. These are the couple of the pictures. Yeah, this is the Eat Street. The pictures is the couple of the how the we can explore the variety of foods over there. How it looks in the and, there is one more place in the Hyderabad, the most Birla temple. I'm sorry. This is also called like the most important pictures of the Birla temple. It is all located next to the each other of the Hyderabad city. We can go to, I mean, if you uh, in one day we can complete to see all the places, the Birla temple and the Necklace Road and the Charminar we can visit in one day. This is what I want to explain about the Hyderabad city.
Thank you so much, Radha. So this is what? That's
Yeah.
it, right? Thank you so much. So yes, Radha, so you can stop screen share. Yes, Radha. So thank you so much for sharing this, Radha. Radha, tell me what exactly happened. One thing you liked.
Actually, I tried to explain more elaborated about these places, but I couldn't. I think I couldn't explain properly.
And why did it happen?
Maybe I didn't write. I did not note down the points what I want to explain properly. I didn't prepare myself.
Okay. So you mean to say writing point before presentation is helpful?
I mean, not writing, but I didn't prepare exactly what I want to explain.
And for that, you mean to say you could have even written it down before preparing, while
Yes,
preparing. So
yes,
do you
yes.
think that writing it down is helpful practice before presentation?
Yes, at least if you note down what you want to explain
Yes.
and what the points you want to uh, present it, present.
And do you take it as a learning after this
Yes,
presentation, that
yes,
right?
definitely, definitely.
Okay, thank you so much. And do you think this is a very important learning for everyone, not only for you?
Yes, yes,
And do you think this important learning is for others who are not in this room? Yeah.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
So thank you so much, Radha, for sharing this wonderful insight. This is truly amazing insight, and no one has covered it. Thank you so much, Radha, for sharing this insight. Can we have a round of applause for amazing learning from Radha to all of us? Thank you so much. So, Radha, so this is what you have shared with us. And after Radha, I'm going back to Prajakta. Prajakta, one thing you liked about Radha's presentation. One thing you liked, not you did not like.
She covered most of the places in Hyderabad and
Sorry,
explained it
she?
really well. She covered most of the places in Hyderabad.
Most of the places she covered. Yes, thank you so much, Prajakta. Sneha, one thing about Radha's presentation you liked. One thing. Sneha, you will have
Uh,
to unmute. Yeah.
Radha really covered. She showed the Hyderabad at a glance.
At a glance. Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much. Sharda, one thing you liked about Radha's presentation.
She tried to be slow and clear with every point that she wanted.
Yeah, amazing. Slow and clear with her every point. Apamita, one thing you liked about Radha's presentation?
Uh, I think the pictures that she showed gave us a clear view of Hyderabad.
Okay,
A very
picture
good
was the
argument.
add-on. Thank you so much, Apamita. Prerna, what do you want to add? And as a your
I really like the starting which you did from a cafe. So I strongly feel we have a lot of foodies here with us, and which is very nice because that is the way you catch the attention of the viewers. And yes, glancing through, giving some bits here and there is really nice because then the audience is present and they are as well as involved. It could have been more elaborative, but I feel because earlier we mentioned about time and timeline. That's why I think she got a little conscious. But overall, a very nice presentation. I really like the way she showed Hyderabad through her eyes. It was quite engaging. Thank you.
yeah, thank you so much, Prerna. So yeah, let me quickly reveal that why at the point of Sharda's presentation only this rank buzzer, because it was marked after 11th minute. So it is when it crosses 10 minutes. At 11th minute, it buzzes. So that's the reason. Anyone if would have crossed the 10th minute, you would have heard it. So yeah, going back to who is remaining, I think Sneha is remaining only, right? Sneha. So Sneha, you can unmute yourself and you can start presenting.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
All the best. Yeah, go ahead.
thank you. Hello, guys. Well, I'm taking you to I don't know, but a lot of people are from Maharashtra, so you guys been there, I think. So I'm taking you to Sai Baba Temple, Shirdi. I've been to a lot of religious places, but this is close to my heart because the last time that my family was there. So this is the local market. Here you can see it's always like that. It's always, I guess this is the main entrance. The queue starts here, and the best part is when you enter the premises of this temple, you see that there is a divine presence. You can start feeling the divine presence. So these are the temple. You can see the temple structure and everything. And There, they have a story of Kashibai, and so you can see. Yes, you can see the picture of Sai Baba temple. The queue starts here. I woke up at, I think, fewer times in my life I woke up at 3 o'clock. It's one of them. So I stood for queue and lot the 6 hours, and I was completely famished. I was tired, and I was completely famished, and I waited for 7 hours. And when I was like, when I went to near the image of where the Sai Baba, I had a lot of things in my mind. But when I was out, I couldn't know I was out. And when we came out of the temple, there was a lot of restaurants are there, and the food was very yummy and delicious. It was made without onion and garlic, and I just love the food. And they have a they have a, I don't know where you can see here. This is traffic, and they have this special. Yes, you can see. Yes, Baba sits here, and they have this special ash they want, which is called udi. So there was a long queue for udi. They have prasad, but when I step out of the temple, I just want to say that I don't know, but what happened? I was feeling very fresh. All my tiredness and fatigue, they just went away. I know it may be because of the Almighty or something. So I just want to say, if you guys never been to there, try with go and have a darshan with Baba. And there is a story of the Kashibai and the Baba, that Kashibai was a bhakt of Baba. She was a wife of Peshwa Baji Rao, and the Baba used to give her son a 1 rupees. So when Kashibai complained about that he does a lot of chores and you only give him 1 rupee, the Baba said, apart from the rupee, I give people more than money. So, I think when you visit that temple, you realize actually it's so true. So this is a very close place to my heart. And this is all I want to say. Hello, is it froze?
All
Hello?
right, Sneha. Yeah.
Yes,
So I
yes,
was not
Neha.
able to.
That was one
Thank you.
store, I would say. Yeah, Gaurav.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah, I was telling that I was not able to unmute myself. So yeah. So yes, thank you so much. If you're done, so
Yes.
yes, Neha. So you can stop your screen share. And thank you so much for taking us to Shirdi. So in our morning and your during night. So that's amazing. So tell me, Sneha, how did it go?
It went okay. Like, yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. And why it just went okay?
Why it went okay? I
Just okay.
don't, yeah. Um, I don't know. Sometimes you try and still it goes okay. Maybe like that.
Sometimes you try uh, and in your case means do you identify something that you could have added or done better?
I could have. I was looking for Google images, and one
Okay,
thing,
wow.
and one thing I want to share, that I did my presentation on Mata Vaishno Devi. I want to
Mm-hmm.
share. Can I? Are you guys can see it?
No. Wait.
Okay,
Yeah.
I made
Wait. No.
presentation on Vaishno Devi, which I changed instantly because
Okay.
Sharda showed it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Then
Oh,
it's
so you
fine
should have,
because you,
as
No.
you
yeah.
No.
did
That's
few more
fine. You could
places, Neha, you should have did the same thing, right? You
exactly,
could
Sharda.
clearly
I think
explain
great mind think alike,
Vaishnavi
Sharda.
Devi.
So I think that no, I tried instead of going, repeating the same thing. I wanted a little flavor for myself. So
Okay.
that's the last minute change. And if you allowed me to screen share, I'll tell you that I did the
Yeah. It is
presentation
allowed.
also.
It was. It is allowed.
Okay. Where it is? You can see,
Yeah.
But
I made
there's
that.
one thing which we need to actually appreciate. That means that we all as a team are so in sync that out of the entire world, two of you have had chosen the same place. So
I
I
know.
think there is a connection, and I think we are going in a right direction. So yes, I'm happy
That's
to see this coincidence. Yeah.
yeah. See, I just captured the helicopter view, and then I captured the Mata the temple during the Navratras. So I captured the images and all that. But then I changed it at the last moment.
Okay. So what did you learn out of it? Because you had to change at the last moment.
But, you should be ready for at the 11th hour for anything.
Ah,
And that
wow.
anybody can throw a curve ball at you, and you should be ready to
My.
hold it.
And do you think this is really important insight, Sneha? Ready for 11th hour at any point of time for anything? Do you think it is
Yes, it's
really?
very important. That's
My
how you
God.
become tough.
Amazing, Sneha. And do you think this important learning is important for everyone and they can apply anywhere in their life?
Yes, sir, but I think the ladies are already, I know, as far as I'm knowing it for 2 months, they are already very tough.
Yes, that I know. I'm just asking for the readiness in 11th hours for everyone, not only for ladies. Okay. So you think it is important for everyone?
Oh, of course it is.
Okay. And it is important for those also who are not listening to you, right? Yes, Sneha, do you agree with
Yes,
this?
yes, yes, yes,
So,
yes, yes.
so thank you so much for sharing this amazing insight. And can we have a round of applause for Sneha?
No,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you so much. And can we have
Thank
a
you, guys.
round of applause for each one of you, because all of you have come up with amazing, unique, and at least one insight. I really liked it. Thank you so much, everyone. So, one good point, Radha, do you notice in Sneha while she was presenting?
Uh, I mean, she explained very well about the Shirdi
Mhm. Explanation you like. Thank you so much.
and the pictures she showed us, the
Yeah.
images.
Yes. Images and an 11th hour presentation. I really love. Apamita, what about you? Thank you,
She
Radha.
was the only person who could take us to the live street view.
Okay. Yes, Apamita, thank you. So, Sharda, one thing you liked.
He has good flow and continuity in her explanation, so I liked it.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Sharda. Prajakta, one thing you liked in Sneha's presentation.
Uh, she did a last minute change, and but still she did a well.
Yeah.
She did good presentation on it.
Yeah. Last minute change and still did well. So, yeah, Prerna, would like to hear from you. So, any suggestion, what did you like also? Please.
To be very honest, I really like her spontaneity. That many times it happens that you're ready with your some presentation material and it had to be changed at the last moment. So Sneha really showed that sportsmanship and that presence of mind, I would say. That's the reason she herself felt her presentation was okay. But then if you ask me from a third person point of view, though it was brief, I would have enjoyed it more, but it was really nice. She tried to share, she tried to give some story of Kashibai and Babaji, and shared about the mess food and everything that she could really think of at the last moment. So to be very honest, really great effort, Sneha. It takes a lot of courage and presence of mind to actually think and execute everything at the last moment, and you did that. So you should be really happy about it. And yes, we will experience this kind of scenarios in real life too. And this is a great example how she really managed and handled the entire situation quite well, if you ask me. So
True.
yes, yeah, most welcome. I'm really happy, and I'm pretty sure if this was a planned one, you would have a lot more to say and share, and which we can experience later in other discussions. So yes, overall, Gaurav, I was really happy from
Yes.
her presentation.
Thank you so much, Prerna, for sharing. Yes. Yes, Sharda has some questions. Sharda, go ahead. You can unmute yourself.
Actually, when I was choosing the topic, like I just chose the topic half an hour before the presentation today. Madhav Vaishnavi Devi, but I thought nobody else would choose it. But I was so surprised. Like today, there are very less people, and even
Is your voice lower for me only or for others too?
For everybody, for us also.
Okay,
For
Sharda,
also,
so
yeah, for me also.
okay.
come closer to the mic, please.
Am I clear right now?
Yes, yes, you are. Yes. So you were talking
So
about
even
choosing half an
from
hour before. Yeah, from there we lost.
yeah, even some from the few people we are in today, we still have a clash of topic. And I really want to appreciate Sneha again for her 11th hour presentation.
Yeah, wow, brilliant, Sharda. Thank you so much for your amazing words. Really, it adds value whenever all of you share. So yeah, so only one point which I might you to decode now. So this all happened in a very fun manner, but only the core intent was to to lay out the insight which you bring together. That is one. Second, you might have got the glimpses that how things are required to be prepared, what all readiness you need to have. Even like that happened with Sneha, 11th hour preparation is important, backup is important, and then asking question is important, all of your learning is important, engaging everyone is important. And despite all of these, business analysts should believe that show must go on. Even some what we did not what thing we missed as a part of learning, what happens when live presentation, if something will break down, how will you handle those things? Okay, say for example preparation did not work. So what, how you would have come up with the preparation or something. Thinking it through is another thing which you should have done before presenting. So this is also known as TIT element, which is very, very important. So as a business analyst, at least you should have been aware with that. And lot of scrum techniques we try to incorporate, like in terms of Sharda, it buzzed, buzzer happened, it was indicative towards somewhere time boxing, that is also part of scrum. We also came back together and introspected that what did well and what did not well and what we did learn. And if you would have incorporated these learning in your presentation, means introspective or say retrospection element you would have experienced. Okay, so on this note, this was all planned, and all in all this was a kind of a end of workshop. Along with this, it is also ending the business analysis scrum track. But when it ends, does it mean that it ends? No, you can also continue on coming Sunday in the next batch, that is starting off batch 8. Disha is going to Disha, Prajakta, Apamita, I would invite you to continue. Rest on the will. If you want to join, you can join it. But apart from this, now your activeness is required, your activity is required in RRP session. Get your resume finalized and come to us for your mock interview preparation, and start getting your CV marketed, start making yourself placed now. So whoever will do that, so I am going to personally give you one surprise gift from my end to you, all the way from India to USA. Let me see who grabs that. And this is my promise and commitment to you, that I am going to give you that surprise gift. Okay, so whoever does that fast from this screen. So is it okay? Is it going to be a deal? Are you excited about the surprise gift you happen to get placed once soon? Yeah.
Of course, absolutely.
Everyone
Okay.
loves
Yes,
surprises.
yes, of course.
Amazing. I'm glad to hear that everyone loves gift and you are one of them. So yes, I'm done. So since I was listening to Prajakta at the last, Prajakta, one thing about today's workshop, and you can talk about the training as entirely.
The training was really good, and today's session was really good. I get to learn a lot from everyone.
Okay, thank you so much, Prajakta. Call out someone's name on the screen, you see, if you can.
I see Sharda next to me, so Sharda.
Okay, Sharda, one thing, not one thing, about the entire training and today's training, both.
I really love Scrum, Agile Scrum training so much. Business analysis, it's too vast actually. But Scrum, it's very clear, and Scrum is in the form of Scrum actually. So I loved it. And to tell another word, I really miss my batchmates, because maybe after so many days of traveling with all the team members. I feel like we all have become so close friends and everything. So I really miss my batch and my trainers.
Thank you so much, Sharda. So hope you like today's training as
Oh,
well.
today's session, it's like I'm so happy because it's like I'm able to know like how everyone, I'm able to see everyone's presentation skills, and we can learn a lot of things uh, and even our mistakes.
Thank you so much, Sharda. We can also see your love about the Scrum. The continued certifications are talking a lot about it. Thank you so much, Sharda. One name you see on the screen, please.
Sneha?
Sneha, about the training as in entire and today's training.
So entire training center to sum up in a 1 or 2 hour would be enough, but really it was a the learning process for me, and the journey has been very wonderful since you guys were really helpful and always ready to give us answers, um and my batchmates, the questions they asked, that was also a learning point for us. But I mean, it didn't come across our mind, but they came across their minds, and we learned a lot of stuff. And see, I hope for best for all of us that we get
Yeah.
placed and get what we want.
Super, Sneha. And how about today's training?
Today's training,
Yeah.
I
What
don't
do you?
know. It's like, okay, anything can happen. Doesn't matter how much
Hmm.
prepared you are. Sachin also runs out on zero.
That's amazing. So from after listening to you, so genuinely pat on your back from
Thank you.
mine you can have. So Sneha, call out someone's name on the screen. You see.
I think I'll take Radha's name. We and she and we joined together. So Radha, last time I'm calling your name maybe.
Thank you,
Brilliant.
Sneha. Still we
Okay.
can touch.
Yeah, obviously we will.
Yeah.
So Radha, what did you like about the entire training as a batch and today's training? So what do you feel like
Yeah,
saying?
especially the today's training and the Sunday session. It's very fun to us regarding the trailio to enter the GFs in our timely. I mean, we can finish in the time box, right? So that was fun, and today's session also fun to present our skills and how could we present if in real situation, how could we present and how could I explain more about the skills.
Hmm. And entirely, what do you have to say about the under BA Scrum track? You undergone this training. What do you have
Yeah,
to?
the entire training was good and very informative, and how you and the Prerana will explain the things, the real life. I mean, how could we uh, come across the situations? The training was very informative.
Super, Radha. Thank you so much, Radha. Call out someone's name on the screen. You see.
Uh, Aparmita.
Aparmita, a very short, in short, you have picked it up. So, Aparmita, what do you feel like saying?
Um, I love from wherever I picked up, and I think even in this short span, I've come a long way. And I finished
Yeah,
my first certification today, so I'm very happy. And
congrats.
about my today's session, I think it was an eye opener for me because I hadn't anticipated what was coming my way. And while you were explaining how to go about Google Maps and how to get to the street view, I was also opening my tabs in the window so that I can have
Mhm.
some backup ready. And when I was doing that, you immediately took my name. So I started in a rush, but it was an eye opener and it was wonderful.
Wow, brilliant. Thank you so much. And really, you come a long way in very short span of time. Just I think you started in BA track itself, and yeah, you really completed it. Looking forward you to get placed soon and prepared with the interview
Yes, yes.
preparation. Call out someone's name on the screen. You see,
Projecta.
Prajakta. Yes, Prajakta. Yes, you also entered when the
I'm
batch was going on. Yeah, Prajakta. Please go ahead, share.
mm, it was good experience, and yes, you and Prerna madam has explained really good, and examples like what you have given to us to understand those things are really like it was easy for us to understand those concepts. And yeah, overall it was like good.
Okay. Overall, be it track, Agile Scrum track, you liked it, and you also loved, enjoyed the workshop today, right, Prajakta? Did you mean to say that?
Yes,
Okay. Thank you so much,
yes, yes.
Prajakta. And yes, thank you for recognizing and acknowledging that it has become easy for you. That is really good part, because people out there, when you'll go, you will find that things are being made complicated and then served in front of candidate, and candidates are like figuring out to make it easy, and it becomes more easy and smoother when you receive it in easy chewable way. So that's what I wanted to share. So thank you so much for everyone sharing. So Prerna, closing remarks from your end, please.
Yeah, I would say I will definitely miss this energy and enthusiasm. So, front welcoming and inviting all of you to revise and repeat the sessions in the upcoming batch. You guys are most welcome. And please keep this energy and interest, and let us get ahead with resume preparation, completion, and mock interview. You know, we have a lot of our earlier batchmates. I have already got placed, and some are already in interview process. So yes, would love to have those kind of activities with you. But overall, a great learning experience for me as well as trainer. That your enthusiasm, the kind of wise and intelligent questions you had been asking, that was really motivating for us too, or rather me too, as a trainer. And overall, a great batch. And today's session was definitely cherry on the cake, wherein everybody showed their presentation side, the details, the food details, I would say, the pictures. Everything was quite nice. Definitely a lot of scope for improvement. But overall, I would say I'm very happy with the way everybody is progressing. And I just want them, wish them all the best and good luck, and keep trying and keep preparing towards our end goal of getting placed. Over to you, Gaurav. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Prerna. Yes.
Um,
So Sharda has to say something. Sharda, I see your hand raised.
I have a couple of questions, sir. So can I ask now?
Yeah. You can.
So when I was going through some interview questions, I have seen a question like which I wasn't happy with the answers that I have heard. So can you tell the answer in a way like I just want to hear it from you actually.
Okay. What is that?
So
You
what are
want
the drawbacks with
so
Scrum?
drawbacks. Okay. So what do you think that should be the drawback?
That I really didn't understand clearly. That's the reason why I want to hear it from you.
Okay, so see, understand that everything has got its disadvantage and advantage, and drawback I won't say immediately, but you know, you may feel the pressure point increased because the continued delivery is there, continuous iteration is there. Adopting this as a framework could be the challenge. Okay, and project failure, sometime people experience that going to be high, because the commitment is the key. Okay, because everyone is not come with super powered commitment, everyone does not have commitment, and just to fulfill that commitment, sometime you will find, if you are working in a different geographic or remotely distributed area, you will see that sometime to fulfill the commitment or fulfill the delivery, you may find yourself overworked. So to name a few, these could be the challenge, but again, this is adaptable, and that's the reason is the Scrum is the part of Agile. Okay, so just to name a few, these three I can quickly just talk about with the experience as well. So does it answer?
Yeah.
Okay, so cool. So more question and answer can be done in the coming few days. So we'll keep you posted when we can have. And thank you so much for your amazing participation. I really loved serving you all and looking forward each one of you to Gate Place, because I am also excited to deliver the very first one who is going to get place. A very unique gift. that I'm sure you would love. Okay, so that could be something uh, may surprise you as well. So thank you so much. So yeah, on this note, I would request Neha to stay back for a few minutes. Rest can go back. And thank you so much. And last thing, last request, because a lot of learning has happened, even if you may come up with the small summary video, last summary video explaining your learning, which you shared with us on today over the screen in this room. Okay, remember those, your learning were unique, for which you received the applause. So please make smallest summary video, and that you can share with your authentic learning. Thank you so much. Have an amazing life ahead and amazing career ahead, and I wish you all the best and very good night. Talk to you soon. Thank you.
Sir, I have some couple of questions. Can I stay for 5 minutes? Is it that okay?
Okay. So let me ask Prerna as well. I can't say alone. Okay, so Prerna, so this is a request from Radha.
Yes. I think we will just finish with Sneha first. Is she there, or we have to add her?
No, she is there.
She's
So
there, right?
everyone is there. Everyone is
I thought
there.
she
I'm
just
there.
left.
I'm there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
So
Fine. So
rest can,
others can leave. Yeah, rest can leave. Sure.